This is, to my knowledge, the first, I guess you could call it, relatively large, timeless event on MTG Arena. This is the new arena format. It's got every single card. There is a semi-small restricted list, Demonic Tutor, Channel, and Tybalt's Trickery, and we are showing up with some Domain Zoo. A lot of what you see here is very similar to the modern deck, where you have, Ragavan, Wild Nacatl, Territorial Kavu, Nishoba Brawler, Tribal Flames. These are kind of your big domain payoffs. And then you have Stubborn Denial to combine with Nishoba Brawler and Territorial Kavu as like very large things that are turn on Stubborn Denial, removal in the form of Lightning Bolt and Leyline Binding, and then we also get to play a card that was previously banned and is still banned in Modern to this day, Deathrite Shaman, which allows us to accelerate into some powerful 3-drops. We're only playing 4. I'm doing a split of 2 Lailia, 2 Oko Thief of Crowns. I'm not really sure which one of these is better. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but Lailia is a little bit more aggressive, so I decided to go with the split. This could very easily just be 4 Oko Thief of Crowns, but not entirely sure which one's better. Mana base, pretty straightforward. Bunch of fetch lands, couple triomes, some shock lands. And then the sideboard, we have like Bowmaster for the Brainstorm decks, Reprieve for Titan, Get Lost for the Rakdos decks with Shieldred, Soul Guide for the Rakdos Storm decks, Veil for Thoughtseize and counterspells, and then Spell Pierce for additional counterspells, along with a basic planes for the Blood Moon decks. So, excited for this one. This should be a great time. And very, very excited to play some more Timeless, because y'all seem to be liking the Timeless content. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to keep my hand. I just want to have his deck list in the background, because this is open deck lists. Alright, so he's playing a Bant midrange deck, Oko, Teferi, Deathrite, Uro, Brainstorm, Counterspell, Stifle, Swords to Plowshares, and Time Warp. I'm going to keep my hand, because my hand's excellent. Okay, turn 1 DRS. I am going to consider which one to lead with. I think it's better to lead with Ragavan, because it doesn't put a fetch land in the graveyard, just in case he doesn't have a fetch land. Alright, does have a fetch land. Is there a command for the melee? No. I don't know if the deck lists are public yet, so I don't want to put a command up yet. But they might be. I'm not actually sure if they're available. I honestly don't know. I'll have to ask Anu after this round. I heard that's a good card. Okay, we need to draw like a binding or something. This we can have an Oko Mirror. Shane, thank you for the 10-month resub. Welcome back, Shane. I mean, I think it's just time. I think it's time to have an Oko Mirror. Stole one of his Time Warps. Red, white. Let's get Breeding Pool. The issue with doing this Oko Mirror thing is, like, he's ahead for a turn, so he gets the first attack at mine. But I can maybe... drawing a third Ragavan's kind of awkward. Can maybe, like, make a token 5 here. I don't know. This is going to be a tough game to win. The one nice thing about this is he doesn't have binding, and I do. So, like, he doesn't have a good, a good one-for-one answer, or good answer to Oko, rather. It's like Oko, Teferi, Deathrite, Uro, Brainstorm, Counterspell, Stifle, Swords. We're going with Deathrite. It's not ideal. Kind of just getting rinsed here. I don't miss Oko Mirrors. Yeah, me neither. I guess we can kill his Teferi for whatever that matters. Oh, I guess now we can kill Oko. 3, 4, 5. Okay, missing a land drop obviously sucks. But I'm pretty sure I just have to kill his Oko. Like, what's my other alternative? Dash Ragavan. Make this a 3-3. Send 3-3 at Teferi, Ragavan at him, play Deathrite Shaman, but then he just gets to keep Oko in play. I mean, my Oko is dead on board. But, I mean, I don't really think I can win this game if I let him keep Oko. So, yeah, we were just on the draw. I think on the play we would have been fine this game. But we were just on the draw against turn 2 Oko. That's all that happened, you know. Sometimes you lose the die roll. Yeah, now he's just going to kill Oko and hold up Counterspell. We can't possibly win this game. I guess I can go to combat first. Try to kill Teferi. And then post-combat, like, Deathrite Ragavan. No, it's best of 3. Chump blocking. Okay, I'll play the Ragavan he knows about. And Deathrite. Alright, you can go. Maybe he fights over this. Does not. Definitely has Counterspell. You're currently at a best of 1. Oh. Well, I mean, I just submitted a challenge. It didn't give me the option, I don't think. Well, this is awkward. Well, I guess we can just go to best of 3, and then I can concede game 1. We can just make a new challenge. Yeah, this is fine. Assuming I lose this game, which I'm almost 100% going to. Guess he doesn't have Counterspell up this turn. Let's see here. I have 3 mana. Can play Laelia, but Laelia's not very good. 3 mana. I mean, we should probably just go send here. Ugh. I don't actually know. No, so I think there's an issue with the direct challenges. Somebody was mentioning earlier, I don't think you can actually do, like, the timeless format, so I think we have to do limited. It's weird. They don't give you timeless as an option for the direct challenge on Arena yet, which makes no sense. It's very, very strange. Just gonna play this, I guess. At least that's what I was told. So I don't think we can actually create a match using the timeless format. But it's fine. We'll just we'll play out this game and then we'll go to sideboard, and whoever loses this game will concede the first game of the next one, which will very likely be me. I think we are extremely dead this game. Okay. Still know he probably has Counterspell. Yeah, this is match 1. The first match. Yeah, third land would be nice. Okay. Sure. My turn. Maybe. That's not a third land. I can Laelia to try and hit a land drop. I guess that's probably fine. Both these Death Rides are summoning sick. I mean, he's just gonna counter Laelia, right? Maybe he doesn't care. But I really need to hit my third land drop here. Okay. Plow, maybe? Land, please. Land, please. Can I get a land? Any lands? We could. Is he gonna stifle this? He does have 4 stifles, so he can stifle this, make it a 2/2. Okay, land's good. Okay, I'll take the trade. This game's not over yet, folks. This game is not over yet. I'm just gonna play another Death Ride. It's kind of unfortunate giving him a land for his Death Rite. Oh, he decided to chump block? That had to have been a mistake, right? There's no way that was right. Why would he chump block instead of trading for the 3/3? Unless he just wants to keep the body in play? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay. I mean, this could be a lot worse. Oh, he wanted to steal Laelia. Sure. Okay, I got it. I guess that kind of makes sense. True. So, 1 land in the graveyard. So I can go mana, he eats, then I eat. So I do have 4 mana here. Could just play 2 big things. No, apparently we messed up the challenge, so it's fine. We'll finish this game and then we'll recreate the match, and then somebody will concede the first game. I didn't realize we screwed up the match. It might have been me. I honestly don't know. This is the first time that I've direct challenged on Arena in like maybe just ever, honestly. Okay, let's lead. I'm gonna lead with the one he knows about. Yeah. So he's more likely to counter this one. Although, probably not going to. Just gonna play 2 big idiots. Yeah. If only there was a fetch land. Your turn. Okay. +5, by the way. +5. I'm gonna message Spike right now. No blocks. Professional streamers, by the way. Streamers trying to figure out how to make a best of 3 challenge on Arena challenge level impossible. Okay, Oko's on 4. Is there any fetch lands? There is not. He's got 3 cards in hand. I mean, we kind of just have to hope this resolves. It's probably not going to, but we kind of have to hope. Not even sure it's good enough at this point. Okay. Okay. Guess I could have held up my death right. Maybe that was better. If only there was some sort of system within Arena where you could chat with your opponents or other people. I know, right? If only. If only that was a possibility. Any ideas on how to make that happen? I don't know. Kind of tough. Oh, if we add as friends? Can you do that? Can you chat with your friends? I didn't know that. I'll just take it. What if I don't want to be friends with Aspiring Spike? Like, if the requirement is I have to be friends, then, you know. Alright, I think we're good here, chat. I think we're good. I've had enough. I'm tapping out, I'm sorry. Okay, so apparently we did best of 1. So, this is awkward. So, I guess remake, match, and I'll scoop game 1. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna make sure. You're gonna watch me while I do this. Okay, direct challenge. Challenge match. Tournament match. Okay, traditional best of 3. Traditional standard cards? No, I lost. Tournament match. Oh, that's what they were saying. We have to do limited tournament match because there's no option for timeless. Got it, okay. I'm just going to tell him so he knows. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Apparently, timeless is not a supported best of 3 challenge format on Arena, so we have to choose limited tournament match because that makes sense. Okay, so traditional limited cards, limited tournament match, play. Okay, I sent the challenge. Yeah, limited, by the way. Chat, we're playing limited today. Did you know that? Did you guys know we're apparently we're playing limited? Oko Thief of Crowns seems like a really good limited card. What do you guys think? Yeah, this is just cube. It's just fancy cube. Okay, so I'm gonna concede because I lost game 1. All right, there we go. We figured it out. We got the game count. We did it, chat. We did it. All right, sideboarding against Spike's Bant decks. Let me look at Spike's sideboard. Sideboard's got 4 Aether Gust, 2 Portable Hole, 2 Stern Scolding, It's probably the extent of what he's bringing in. So I definitely want Veils for counterspells. Definitely want Bowmasters for Brainstorm. Could bring in Get Lost for Oko. I don't know if I want Get Lost for Oko. Reprieve could be okay. Spell Pierce could be okay. The question is, what's bad? I'm not really sure what's bad. All my cards are relatively good. I want to keep in Bolts for Deathrite. I could probably cut Wild Nacatl, honestly. Yeah, Pierce is decent against Oko and Teferi. Could see that. Just bring in all the counter spells. To cut 3. Could shave on Tribal Flames. I don't need a lot of Tribal Flames. I mean, I could shave on Brawler Kavu, but there's some of my only cards that turn on Stubborn Denial, so I don't know if I want to do that. But I could cut one Brawler. Still have 7 things for Stub. Or rather, what if I just shaved a Stub? Because, like, the issue with Stub is he has Oko and Plowshares to turn off my big creatures, and if he's turning off my big creatures, Stub can get kind of awkward. And I'm bringing in Veil and Pierce anyways. I actually don't hate that. Let's do this. Try something. I don't know if this is right. But we get to be in the play this time. I heard being on the play with Deathrite Oko is pretty good. Spike would probably know all about that. Alright, well, we have a hand that has no threats, so unfortunately, I don't think I can keep this. So let's go ahead and throw this back. Okay, this hand's fine. I'm going to put back the 3rd land, keeping both fetches for Deathrite. It's a good point. We always have the boy Gigantha. Always have the boy Gigantha. Alright, so we have to figure out which fetches we want to get. I want to get a Black Source for Bowmaster. So maybe it's just Overgrown Tomb Sacred Foundry. I think that makes sense. Yeah, Overgrown Tomb Foundry makes sense. CPS Plow. Of course. Okay, that's not bad. I can work with that. I could hold up Bowmasters, but the issue with me not playing a spell this turn is, like, if he has Brainstorm, he's just going to go land pass, and then I guess I could main phase the Bowmasters, but I don't know if I want to do that. Let's go to combat. Attack. We're going to discard, I think, one of the bolts. Not the worst spot to be in. If only I had a Veil of Summer here. Okay, I'm going to bottom this, and I think just main phase Bowmasters, like play it right now. Yeah, I want this Bowmasters to resolve. He's not going to cast Brainstorm into it. He knows I have it in my deck, so. Kilgore Trout, thank you for the 5-month resub. Welcome back, Trout. And it's not like I have blue mana, so I can't represent having a counterspell regardless. He's dead to a red source. How about the 4th Lightning Bolt? How about the 4th Lightning Bolt? I can kill Oko. Yeah, I guess we have to kill Oko. Feels kind of bad to use this Tribal Flames, but, I mean, it is what it is. literally discarded a Lightning Bolt and drew the other 3. Hilarious. Okay. I guess we can try to bolt the Deathrite to attack. So I want to bolt this thing anyways. It's probably just going to counter this. Yeah, awkward. Go. I have to hope his last cards are Brainstorms and that he just can't cast into the Bowmasters. Which could be the case. Did I put lands in my deck? Yeah, there's 20 of them. I can assure you there are 20 of them. Okay, I really want to attack with this Bowmaster. Please and thank you. Funny enough, there's no creatures in the graveyard, so he can't gain life. No Wandering Emperors to worry about. Sure, that's fine. I accept. Alright, I hope your hand's 3 brainstorms. No, not the hole. Oh, but now we can Binding the Hole. That's actually not too bad. Rude. Binding Hole goes kind of hard, though. Especially if I can find a blue source. So this only costs 1. The hole is, in fact, portable. Veil of Summer. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to cast the Binding now. I'm just gonna wait. Because it's pretty clear he has Counterspell, right? Good chance he has Counterspell. So I'm just gonna wait on it. Alright, well, we have to go for it now. At least force the Counterspell. Yeah. Yeah. The fact that we're, like, still kind of sort of in this game after never hitting our 3rd land drop for 7 turns is, like, kind of unreal. So I have to think if I want to pick up Gigantha or hold up Bolt Veil. I don't really know what the point of holding up Bolt Veil is. Yeah, I'm just going to pick up Gigantha. Let's go Breeding Pool. Did I try Once Upon a Time in this deck? I did initially. I think the initial list I had, like, 2 copies in. Or I had 2 copies, and it was okay. But I wanted to try out just the additional threats instead. Which, maybe that's not right. You ever raced an Oko before? I think this one's Jover, chat. I think this one is Jover. Just got mana screwed twice. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Counterspell on top, which doesn't matter too much because we have Veil. But we need to find a threat here. I mean, even if we find a threat, it's just going to be an Elk. Yeah, I can bolt that, I guess. He's passing. Well... This kind of gives me outs, right? Because now we can just draw to the burn spell. Just don't cast the bolt here. How many Tribal Flames? I have... I literally only have 1 Tribal Flames in my deck because I boarded out 2 of them, and I've gone through 3 bolts. We don't need to cast it now, though. We can just wait. Okay. That's, like, kind of a thing. I'm going to tap the Triome to cast it, because I want to hold up Veil and potentially Stub. This lets me hold up Veil, Stub, and Bolt. Go. He's making a food. Okay. Not killing Deathrite. My turn. There's the Tribal Flames. Okay, hold. Hold. Okay, hold on a second here. So if I Tribal Flames now, I can do... Tribal Flames, he counters I Veil. But then he still has mana to pop the food. So Tribal Flames, Veil, and then I also want to hold up Bolt. So let's just do this now. And then we can activate Deathrite Shaman. Hope he doesn't have double counterspell. If he has double counterspell, he has double counterspell. Unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess we go bottom Veil. Let this go. I mean, now this game's just over, right? Ah, man. Damn it. That's our last Tribal Flames, too. I mean, he doesn't know that, but we boarded out 2 of them. Just, like, missed land drops too many times this game. Both games, actually. I don't even think this matchup seems that bad for us, but we just missed so many land drops, dude. That's magic. That is magic, folks. So I shouldn't concede yet. Could do this. Sure. He still has the food token. Sure would have been nice to not miss land drops. Is there any way he can screw this game up? I don't know. I don't think so. Get bolt the Oko now. But then he just has counterspell on top. I guess. Go. We know he has counterspell. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this. Pop this food. Can I guess hope to draw threats to make him use the counterspell? Alright, so we can bait the counterspell with Gigantha and then hope to draw our own Oko, maybe? Like, this obviously gets countered. Yeah, we know that. And then take... we probably have to chump block this turn. But if he bricks and we draw our own Oko, we can maybe get out of this. Oh, he's gaining life. Interesting. I guess, again, he doesn't know that I boarded out 2 Tribal Flames. Still got a chump block here. Resolve, please. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have... Right, he doesn't have black mana. What am I saying? For some reason, I thought he had black. So he can't drain us with Deathrite. That's, like, a thing. Yeah, Stub's finally online. We have a chance. We do actually have a chance this game. So we should play Kavu before forcing the trade. Reason being is if we trade and then play Kavu, he can counterspell. I could also not attack here, which is better if I draw Binding. But I think forcing the trade is fine. How many creatures are left? He has none, and I have... Well, there's no creatures left. That's a good sign. How are we in this game? I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine, dog. That's a good draw. I'm definitely gonna just exile a card, I guess. There's no creatures, right? Guess I'll hit a land. Doesn't really matter. That was a good draw, too. Does he chump block here is the question. Remember when I wanted to concede this game, like, 5 turns ago? Alright. I mean, he doesn't play Supreme Verdict, so... Like, ain't no way, right? He's just gonna draw Uro. I told you. I knew he was gonna draw Uro. I knew he was gonna draw Uro. Ooh, does he not have a green source? That would be insane if he didn't have a green source. That's an island. Wait, hold? No green source, please? Oh, but I have stub for that. Did he draw a counterspell? Okay, didn't draw a counterspell. Does he have another stifle? No. Okay. Well, now we get to exile the Uro. And we get to dash this. There's no way I'm going to win this game, right? There's just no way. Alright, get the Uro. And get the... There's only one plow, right? Yeah, there's only one plow. I'm gonna get this. Not that Mystic Sanctuary matters anyways, but... Alright, you're at 1. How the hell did I win this game? I don't know if he has outs. Because he can't fetch now. Dude, what an unbelievable game. How did I win that game? What the fuck? What just happened? What the hell just happened? Would targeting Uro twice be worth it to play on Stifle? Maybe, yeah. Maybe. I need to take a breath after that game, folks. Oh my god. I had to use every ounce of my well-being to win that game. Yeah, I guess I won that game because he -5'd. If he just kept plussing the Oko, I don't think I could have won that game. Oh, that's a good point. If he had second Stifle, he would have stifled the Uro again. So he definitely didn't have a second Stifle. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Do you want to make any changes? Those stubs, I mean, the stubs were decent later in the game. I'm not going to respond to that. General Mongoose, thank you for the 19 months. Yeah, I trimmed on Tribal Flames, but maybe I want a couple more. This is timeless. Is it a movie reference? Oh, I don't know. I'm bad with movie references. Mongoose, thank you for the 19. I kind of want a third Tribal Flames, but I don't know what I want to cut. It's from Animal House. Okay, I gotcha. All my cards are good, right? Could cut a stub, maybe? I don't know if I want to go to 2 stubs, though. But I guess the third Flames does help me deal with Oko more. And realistically, if I'm on the draw, I don't want to like have to hold up Pierce or stub on one. I think Monkey seems meh. Especially on the draw. I could shave one. Alright, we'll shave one Ragavan. Dude, what an insane game. They must be going crazy on the coverage for me winning that game. I don't know about this hand. Yeah, this is round 1. This hand is insanely slow. Green, white, blue. I mean, I guess we can keep this and just hope to draw a red source. It's not that great, though. Put back Tribal Flames. I don't want to go to 5. I'm so confused. Me too, Kilgore-Trot. I don't know how I won that game. Probably not winning this game, but I somehow pulled that game out of my ass. Okay, red source for Bolt is nice. So green, white, blue. We can't get black, red. We can get white, red, I guess. Definitely get a kill death, right? It's a nice little curve. Removal spell, Brawler, Lailia. Coverage is on twitch.tv/onzidmtg. I could just not cast Light. I could just not cast Brawler this turn. Let's just chill for a bit. Let's just chill for a bit. Like, he's definitely not going to cast Oko or Teferi here, right? Into my stub. There's no way he's doing that. But now I can't, like... Unless I draw exactly Spell Pierce, I can't stub his counterspell because he has a mana to pay. But I can still just play this. Maybe hope he doesn't have third land. Oh. He just didn't have the counterspell. No, I have to stub this. Because otherwise my stub is not live. Maybe he had counterspell but chose not to fight over it because he had Plow. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the coverage, it's twitch.tv/onzidmtg is the coverage page. Okay, Sanctuary back Plow. Sure. Might just slam Lailia this turn. That's unfortunate. How are we beating Uro Stifle here? You know, I don't really thought about that. Can draw Binding, I guess. It's not a Binding. Well, that's an issue. I think I found my out, chap. You ready for this? This is going to be a Giga Chad play. You ready for this play? Binding, 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 binding. Fuck. Damn it. God, it would have been so good if I hit, though. Oh, it would have been so good if I hit. I think it's my only way out, you know? Like, sure, I lose the game now, but am I ever beating Uro if I just play Brawl or Pass? Like, I'm still not beating the Uro ever, you know? I think I had to go for it. I think that's my only way out. Pretty funny going from Odds broadcast to all this in-depth discussion. Yeah. All right. You win, you win, you win. I know I could have OKO'd the Euro, but I'm just dead on board if I do that. All right, you win. You won an insane game, too, though. Even after missing 1,000 land drops. And I think I probably would have been fine that game if I just hit the binding. But unfortunately, we did not. All right. Submit result. Yeah, you win. What a lucker. What a lucker. All right, play first. Round number 2, Timeless Creator Clash, playing against the one, the only Corey Bowmaster. And as the name suggests, Corey does have 4 copies of Orcish Bowmeister in his deck. It's a Rakdos mid-range deck. No combo, just a bunch of discard, bolts, baubles, Croxus, Arcanist, Ragavan Bowmaster Channelers. So a whole bunch of mid-range stuff, and we have a pretty good hand. We're going to keep this. Definitely going to lead on Ragavan. What's nice about being on the play is Ragavan is normally really bad in this matchup because of the presence of Bowmaster, but on the play, he has to use an actual card on it, and if he doesn't, then we just slam Oko. Like, if he casts a discard spell on turn 1 instead of a removal spell, the game basically just ends. So let's hope he... And he has 7 discard spells, so hopefully he fires one of those off. Interesting to note, he's not playing Fatal Push. He's on 4 Bolt... Oh, 4 Bolt, 4 Heat. Okay. So he's playing Heat over Push, which is... Makes sense, because of the presence of Primeval Titan. Does kind of make sense. Okay, there's the removal spell. Let's see if I can draw some lands this game. It's kind of a land. Not exactly the land I wanted to draw. God, that is so awkward. Yeah, we have to do this. I think we have to do this. Feels bad, but... Mishra's Bobble. Not going to stub this, obviously. No, I'm not stubbing the Bobble. I'm going to stub his discard spell that he's casting. Or he might not be casting a discard spell. Okay. Let's get Temple... No, we can actually just get Basic Forest, right? Because we have white mana next turn with Savai Triome. Yeah, we can just get Basic Forest. No reason to get Temple Guard when we have this in hand. Let's make a food. So, no... oh, there is instant, so... Instant land artifact. You can bolt the Oko, hit Delirium to kill it with Channeler. Which it looks like he's going to try and do here. Okay. That is Delirium. It's okay. We have second Oko. Hopefully. Now, discard spell would be kind of rough. Because then he's just going to take our second Oko. I guess even Unholy Heat's kind of awkward. I could just play Kavu and hold up Stub. Because Kavu gets to hit his Delirium. I actually kind of like that. I think I like this better. Like, if I go Oko, make this a thing, takes 3, can, like, attack it, bolt it, or just have heat. So I think I like this a little bit better. Okay, that's fine. I don't care too much about that. Take 3, not a big deal. And now we can even go Oko with Stub up, which is pretty good. Let's go to combat first, I think. Well, question is, do I want to attack with the food token or do I want to hold it on defense? I kind of don't hate attacking with the food token. Because if he chump blocks, he only has 4 damage to hit the Oko. Yeah, I actually kind of like this better. Maybe still have the stub up. Alright, target this, yes. And we can actually go to combat, eat the bauble, which cuts off Delirium, potentially. If he heats the Kavu, we're definitely going to stub this. See what he puts in the graveyard. See if there's a second heat, maybe? Second heat would be kind of annoying. No second heat, I like that. Exile this bauble to cut off Delirium. This makes future heats worse. It means his channeler is only a 3/3, or a 1/1 rather, which means he needs something else to be able to kill the Oko. Cuts off the bauble from Luris. And then our follow-up is still pretty good. We have a lot of pressure in hand. And we're putting him on a 2-turn clock. So this seems like a pretty good spot to be in. Another Bowmeister. So he probably goes ping here, trade the 2/2. And that is also the 4th type. Ooh. Interesting we're trading off both Bowmasters there. Oh, well... Yeah, I guess... Wow, interesting that he would rather keep the 2/2. Oh, but he needed a creature in the graveyard for Delirium? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I get that now. So we go Arcanist, pick up Luris. And now there's 2 Bowmasters in the graveyard for the Luris. So this might be a spot where I want to loot. Since there's really no reason to exile a Bowmaster when he has 2 of them. So looting seems pretty good here. I guess I could have hit the Thoughtseize to keep him off Delirium. Then he would only have creature instant land. It's an interesting call. Okay. I'm also not going to play the Ragavan here. Because I want to pick up Giganta, and I think I'd rather just discard the Ragavan to Kavu. I'm at 10, which is a 3-turn clock with him casting Bowmaster off of Luris. This could get a little dicey. And then he'll have a 3/3 army to trade for Brawler. Kind of need to draw something good here. It's not looking super great. Okay. 9, go to 6. Good draw. It's not a good draw. So, if I send both... I can cut him off Delirium by exiling Thoughtseize. I could also just send Kavu. Oh boy, it's a tough spot. Send Kavu, hit the Thoughtseize, keep him off Delirium, play Giganta. He probably just goes chump with Bowmaster, next turn replay Bowmaster. But it kind of gives me like a turn to find a Tribal Flames. Yeah, I don't think I want to trade this Brawler yet. Just gonna try to keep him off Delirium. Like, I could have exiled Dreadhorde or Bowmaster, but he still has something good to cast off of the Luris. Doesn't really change that much, you know? Just gonna hold the land in hand. I might want to discard it later. It's gonna be a tough game to win. Lurrus is a hell of a card, huh? There's probably a good reason that card's banned everywhere. So if I block with Giganta, he can Bowmaster. Kind of have to block, though. Think I'd rather... I know this is going to sound weird, but I think I'd rather block with Giganta, because this thing has Trample. So if I can top deck a removal spell for Lurrus... Okay. Yeah. That's probably the worst draw in my deck. So what do we have for types? 2 creatures, 3 lands, 3 instants. Yeah, that's not ideal here. Not ideal. If I just pass, he casts the Arcanist. Can also Arcanist Flashback Bolt. We're just super dead. Is there any way out of this? Like, what can I draw off Kavu? I guess I can Kavu into a removal spell. I mean, I might as well attack with both if I'm attacking with one, right? Discard this. Okay. Well, that's not good enough, because now he's probably just going to trade off the Lurrus, right? Yeah, this Tribal Flame's just not going to be lethal. He's just going to go trade Lurrus, chump Kavu, and then have me easily dead. He knows I have Tribal Flames in my deck. He's going to play around it. There's no way he takes this hit. He can also just, like, chump block with Arcanist and still easily kill me. Yeah, there's no way he's going to get Tribal Flames. We probably needed, like, Flames and Bolt. Is he really thinking about not blocking this? There's no way, right? Ain't no way. There is simply no way, chap. But what if there is a way? But what if there is a way? Alright. So he goes to 9. Can I survive? So, card types in graveyard, creature, instant, land. So, I guess the way I survive is play Ragavan, Tribal Flames his face, stub the bolt that he cast off Arcanist. Could also kill Arcanist. I don't think killing Arcanist is a winning line. I think I'm more likely to win if I Tribal Flames face and just play this as a blocker. Gotta kill Arcanist? I don't think so. Well, hold on. If I kill Arcanist, what does he even have left? Like, if I kill Arcanist and he draws a land, then am I in a good position? Actually, might be. Yeah, okay. Actually, might be in a decent position if he draws a land here. We have to hope he draws, like, probably 2 lands in a row to have a chance. I like that. It's going to be a tough game either way. Well, I mean, we just have to hope he doesn't hit Delirium. We need to dodge a sorcery or an artifact. Dead to either of those. And we still probably have to draw something very, very good. Yeah, he's tanking, which means good chance I'm not dead. Ooh. At 9. I think I block Bowmaster, because that gives me the opportunity of looting with Kavu. Yeah, I'm going to block Bowmaster. Okay. Chat. Don't pog yet. Don't pog yet. Don't pog yet. Don't pog yet. I think I have to draw a card here. If he had Bolt, he would have cast it, so... There's no way he has Bolt. Oh, okay, we also hit the stub off of that, so it's fine. Okay, that's good. He goes to 1. And now I can just... Binding a Channeler and Prage. To get Binding now. Oh, Prage. And also now it can't be Thoughtseize, because if he guessed Thoughtseize, he dies. No! Alright, should I... Maybe I should have held back Laelia? God, that game was close. I could have held back Laelia. If I hold back Laelia, takes 5, goes to 4. Exiling from my graveyard was lethal? What do you mean? Oh, it's and or graveyard. I thought this only counted from library. Oh. Yeah, okay. That was dumb. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I could have also held up Binding for the Ragavan. It's probably a better line too. I wanted to like give him less I wanted to give him less surveils, but it probably wasn't worth it because like if he draws any spell, I'm probably dead regardless, right? That's a tough game. Alright, what is he sideboarding in? Let me look at his deck list again. Alpine, Go Blank, Needle, Stonebrain, Hearse, Abrade, Duress, Luris, Ratchet Bomb. It's for Blood Moon. Judging Stare, thank you very, very much for the 3 months of Prime, and thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Very, very nice of you to say that. Thank you again, Judging Stare. I'm going to cut my Ragavans against Bowmaster. I don't think I want my own Bowmasters. But maybe I do, because he has Channeler, Bowmaster, Ragavan. What about I cut for my Bowmasters? I don't know. Kind of like all my cards. Nicodles, maybe? No, Nicodle sizes nicely against him. I'm just not going to bring in Bowmaster. What's up, Buwalda? Yeah, if I had just read my card, I would have won that game. I just didn't know that Laelia counted from graveyard too. That was my bad. I don't like keeping hands without threats. Well... just not my day, huh? Alright, whatever, I'm keeping this. Just not my day. Draw Fetch Land, we're not, like, in a terrible spot. Or I could draw Zagoth Triumph. I mean, I can't complain about drawing a land. It is 5 colors. Can't believe I threw that game 1. Ah, tough. Tough, tough, tough. I feel like our deck has been a bit clunky today. I even added more 1-drops. Normal lists play Bowmaster over Deathrite, and I added Deathrite to have more 1-drops to avoid this, and apparently I didn't avoid it enough. There's also, potentially there's an argument where if you're playing more 1-drops, maybe you just shouldn't be playing any Triomes. The only issue is you don't have 5 types on turn 2, but how often do you need 5 types on turn 2, since you can't attack with the Brawler or a Kavu on the second turn? So maybe the 2 Triomes is too much. There maybe should only be 1. Okay, no lands in the graveyard. So we just go play Nicodle, hold up Bolt. Yeah, play Nicodle, hold up Bolt, I think. Really no reason to Bolt main phase. I want to kill this. Inquisition. Okay, I'm going to respond to that and Bolt the Arcanist. Does give him... no, sorcery, artifact. Yeah, it does give him Delirium. So this will be able to hit me. What do we have here, Mr. Bowmaster? Everybody keck by Oko. Keck by Oko, I assume. I mean, he doesn't really care about a lot of these cards, to be honest with you. He would probably choose to make me skip a draw step over taking one of these 3 cards. So my face win, I discard spell my opponent, and their hand is all bad cards. All right, decides to take the Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, I'm with ya. They took Deathrite, which kind of makes me believe they probably have a removal spell for my Deathrite that's in play, and they just want to keep me off of it. Would love to find a fetch land. I mean, just any land is fine. Any land lets me cast Oko here. Okay, that does qualify as any land. I mean, what if I just went beatdowns here? Like, plus on my Deathrite Shaman, make it a 3/3? That seems way too aggressive. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's just not do that. I think I'd rather keep my Deathrite around. Okay, 11. I'm just gonna make a food. Could have elked the Dragon's Rage Channeler, I guess, but doesn't really accomplish that much. My Oko would still die to this, or Bolt. Upgrade. Okay. Not great. Considering we're losing our Oko this turn. Deathrite Shaman down. Yep. Oko dead. Hmm. Not great. Not great. Deck. So we basically have to draw Binding to get out of this, because he's gonna flashback Roxa. Binding, please. Any bindings? Do we have any bindings on the top of our deck? Okay, Croxa, we go to 9. I'll take a binding. How about a Wooded Foothills? How about a Wooded Foothills? I can YOLO Kavu attack and hope to draw exactly binding. So the question is, am I ever winning this game if I don't hit binding off of this? I can go pick up Gigantha, pass, discard Gigantha to Croxa, double block. He has a removal spell, I lose on the spot. Alright, well, I'll just hit the binding. I will simply just hit the binding. Oh! I will simply hit the binding. See, it's that easy, chat, you know? It's that easy. It is simply that easy. What the dog doing? I guess the trade for Nicodle, I guess. Easiest game of my life. We're still, like, not ahead, necessarily. I would argue that we're probably still behind here, but... Go. The game is now winnable, which it wasn't before. We are playing against Goria. And now I would like to draw Lailia. Okay, they know what I'm drawing. I'm gonna pop the food. We only have 1 Oko left. So there's not a lot of reason to keep the food in play, and I just want to be mana efficient. Oh, I thought that was Delirium. Oh, because they Croaksid. Right, okay. So, creature, artifact, instant. So, sorcery or land gets him Delirium. We still have to draw pretty well. Kind of need, like, back-to-back spells to be able to handle this Lurrus. We are attacking. Okay. Not attacking. We're thinking about attacking. Okay, I'm at 8. I feel like the only reason he's doing this, he bobbled me so he knows my top card. I'm pretty sure if my top card was good, he probably would held back. I mean, I guess it depends on what it is. But... Oh. It turns out my top card's really good. So he probably has Bolt for this. Sure. Is that Delirium too? Not yet. Get the card on top. Okay. So we're going to tank the Kavu hit. I'm going to exile... So 2 instants, 2 artifacts, which means I should hit the Bowmaster. Worth noting, again, he doesn't have Fatal Push in his deck. His removal spells are just Bolt and Heat. So the longer we can keep him off Delirium, the less likely it is that he can actually kill this Kavu. Okay. Chump block with token. He did keep a card on top from the Channeler. Chump a token. Okay. Alright, good card. Good card, please. Need a banger. Probably going to exile the Heat. We are not attacking with Channeler. I'm with you. It's not a bad draw. Let's go to combat. Going to exile the Unholy Heat, I guess? I think that's a little bit better. Let him go to blocks. Probably just going to end up binding the Arcanist. But we'll see how he blocks. Alright, block happens. And I'm going to pass. Check the Discord here for a sec. I think we're good. Okay, Dash Ragavan's fine. So 2, 3, 4, Bolt is 7. Question is, did we hit the Arcanist or the Ragavan? It's kind of close. I think the Arcanist. Yeah, I think the Arcanist here. I just hope the Ragavan bricks. Because the Arcanist represents 4 damage, this only represents 2, you know? That's at least the thought process, but it could be a little dicey if the Ragavan hits a good card. Which it did. You can cast that. I would have also really liked to draw that. Still no Delirium for what it's worth. It's not the worst. Definitely going to attack. Let's get rid of instant. See if he wants to block. If he doesn't block, he's dead. I imagine he's probably going to block. Pause champ 1 time, no blocks. 1 time, no blocks. Get rid of Bobble. The thing is, he has 2 of them. Oh, he just didn't block. Alright, cool. Sick. We take those. Game 3, folks. Game 3, folks. Your cousins help you design an overlay? Nice. Okay, so I'm on the draw, which means I definitely don't want Ragavan. I kind of maybe want these Bowmasters, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to cut. I could consider cutting Stub, maybe. This is maybe not a good Stub matchup. I don't know. Is Stub better than... Or is Bowmaster better than Stub? Maybe on the draw. Stub on the draw is hella awkward. Am I allowed to ask why there's a Plains in the sideboard? People play Blood Moon in this format. So, post-board, it lets you have a Forest and a Plains. Plains just for binding, really. Yeah, I'm actually going to do 2 Bowmasters in the draw. It's only fitting to bring in Bowmaster against the Bowmaster himself, right? Oh god, Spike's watching? Oh no. I'm under pressure now. I'm under the gun. I can't fuck up. I already fucked up game 1. I should have won this match. I didn't read Laelia. I didn't know it got pumped when you exiled cards from graveyard. Because I would have had lethal if I just exiled the card from my graveyard with Territorial Kavu. But I didn't read my cards, so. Imagine not reading. God, that's super awkward. Because I want to double spell on 2. But if I Sacred Foundry bolt on 1, I can't double spell on 2. Because I need green-black or green-green. Could just let him have Channeler for a turn. But then yeah. Okay, I'm going to let him have Channeler for a turn. I'm going to... God, how do I sequence my lands, though? That's the other question. Because green, white, red is not good with the binding. Green, blue is bad if he has Bowmaster. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm just going to do this. Changed my mind. I'm just not going to double spell on 2. I could just play Brawler instead. And then double spell on 3. It just like... this fetch shock combination is so bad when I have, 2 green cards. Because if I go fetch Breeding Pool or Overgrown Tomb to play Nicodle on 1, it dies to Bowmaster, and I don't want that to happen. I mean, sometimes it's really tough to figure out how to sequence your lands with this deck. That's definitely the hardest part. Okay. What's also funny is sometimes he can, like, spike my 1 of fetch land, or my 1 of shock land with Ragavan. That'd be hell awkward. Okay, well now we can just play Breeding Pool and then this gets black. I'm just gonna cast Brawler. If he has Bolt, he has Bolt. Bolt or Heat. Just too far behind. Man, the die roll matters so much in this format. It's insane how much the die roll matters. I mean, it's more so with the deck that I'm playing, but... just, like, in general, when you have this card in the format, die roll is just so important. Like, that match against Spike, if I'd won the die roll game 1, I would have won easily. Okay, this is, like, beatable, kind of. So now I can triple spell. I do have to go to 8 to do it, though. I mean, he was in the play with Deathrite Shaman into Oko. And I had Deathrite Shaman into Oko, but I was in the draw, so... that was the difference. Okay, I'm gonna attack. Okay, let's go. I'm taking a lot of damage here, but... green-black. Pay. Deal him 5. Then we can go Nicodle, Deathrite, hold up Binding. And then I'm just gonna Binding the Arcanist, I think. This is getting a little dicey. Like, I am dead if he has double bolt. But just getting the triple spell here is huge. Thoughtseize. I think I still have to kill the Arcanist. Because if I don't kill Arcanist, he can go attack with everything, heat the Nicodle, and then I have to trade with Ragavan, take 4. So I think it's better to kill the Arcanist, and hope he doesn't have double bolt. How good is control in this format? I personally don't think it's very good. I think the card counterspell is like not. I don't think it's where you want to be personally, because there's just so many decks that can like either go under the counterspells like this deck, or you have the other extreme where like the counterspell decks have 0 chance against the card Field of the Dead. Can I trade here? No, I think I forced the Bowmaster. I'm like kind of okay if he has Bowmaster. Yeah, this is okay for me. Yeah, Cavern 2. At 5. I mean, now we just go send in here. Play a second Brawler, hold up game 2. I don't think I want to gain 2 life main phase, because then I don't have the Deathrite as a blocker. Does that make sense? I do die if his last card is Bolt and he draws second Bolt exactly, I die this way. So maybe that was bad, because I do have to gain 2 life this turn. But here's the thing, right? If he has 2 bolts, if I gain 2 life main phase, right? Deathrite Shaman's tapped, I go to 7. And then Brawler blocks here, I take 4, go to 3. Oh, I guess I die to a single bolt anyways, right? No, I don't. Well, not if he attacks, not if he attacks with everything. I'm going to target my own graveyard. I mean, I guess he doesn't have any Delve cards, so it doesn't matter if I target my own graveyard. Okay. That doesn't do it. Combat? I don't know what he could possibly have here. Removal spell triple block? Maybe does it? I think removal spell triple block does it. Okay. I will pass priority. Sure. Are we the last match? I kind of assume we are. Yeah, we're the last match. Okay. Bolt happens. Damage. And now I think we go... At 4? Did he keep a card on top? He did, right? Or no, maybe he bin Ragavan. I think I'm going to gain 2 life now, just to not die to Bowmaster. Since I don't have double black... Well, I have double black if I fetch. Like, I'm dead to Bolt regardless. Thing has to attack. You didn't draw Bolt, did you? You would tell me if you drew a Bolt, right? This game has been kind of wild. The reason I gained 2 life there is to not die to Bowmaster. But it's worse against Bolt. I mean, I lose to Bolt regardless, so... I want to crack this fetch so I can have double black. And I want to get Savai, because I already have double green. It doesn't do a lot. So funny enough, I'm still dead to Bolt. Because even if I go to 6, I take 3, go to 3. Unless... Yeah, he has too many creatures in the graveyard. Okay, I'm gonna do this on his upkeep. Oh, he actually drew the Bowmasters. So glad I played around that. Okay, so I got a 1. And I have to... I don't have a choice. I have to wait on the death rights. Because if I gain 2... If I gain 4 now, I go to 5. Then he just kills me. So... I guess I could gain 2 now, go to 3, block, go to 5, take... No, I would still die to Bowmaster. Okay, yep, so we just have to pass. Alright, draw land, please. Yeah, we have to pass here. Please draw land. This game has been insane, by the way. This has been a really good game. Okay. God, this game is so intense. Alright, bin to land. What's the timer at, by the way? Are they, like, yelling at us? I don't know if they're yelling at us or not. It doesn't look like it. Okay, pass priority. I know, every turn I'm just dead to more stuff. Well, no, because I don't know if we started late or something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let him keep the Ragavan's. Yeah, I could also just draw a burn spell. Alright, go to 2. Tribal Flames would do it. I mean, Bolt would also do it, right? Oh, he picked up Luris, which means he doesn't have a burn spell on top. Burn spell! Okay, now what? So now, anybody can get them off Delirium? No, they have 5 types. They have 5 types. So this, no, this and this. No, that doesn't work. Oh, I only have 2 green. Shit, I only have 2 green. Is that a problem? We gain 2 with Deathrite. No, that doesn't work. Is there a way... I can't hold up... Oh, wow. I can't hold up gain and stub. Yeah, I guess I fetched the wrong Dryome, huh? God, this is hella awkward. So now we go play Brawler, go to 4. Yeah. I think we just have to play Brawler and pass. So now I die to... I mean, I was dead to Bolt the whole time regardless, but now I also die to Bowmasters this way. It's okay, he just won't draw Bowmasters. Yeah, the Arena Rope is aggressive. Can use Deathrite to cast Stub. Yeah, it's a good point, but I still die to Bowmasters, right? So I can gain 2, go to 4, take 3, go to 1, which means then I can use the other Deathrite to stub a Bolt. Sure. Okay. Well, now we should have him covered against anything, right? Because we can go gain 2, eat. He goes to 3, untap, eat, hold up, stub. So I think we should have everything beat now. I'm pretty sure. This game was insane, dude. This game was so crazy. Just eat in response to the bobble draw. Yeah, I guess I could do that too. Response. Instant. Use Darcy to minus. No, I just do this now. Whew, what an insane game, dog. What an insane game. Whoo, doggy. Games with this deck are so stressful, man. Damn it. It's so stressful. Whew. I won that. I basically won that match 3-0, by the way. I punted game 1. All right, Jaffer on the draw. Round number 3. Timeless Creator Clash, folks. Jaffer is playing Jund. This is a bit land heavy. And Ragavan on the draw against Bowmaster is kind of awkward, but we can lead Nicodle. I'm going to keep this. Definitely going to keep this. I don't know if they posted the Melee link. Like, I don't know if it's public yet. Does anybody in chat know? Because I can give you the link. I just don't know if they posted it publicly. Do you have the link then? Okay, it is. Gotcha. So this is black, white, red. Go green, white, blue, red. White, blue, red. Does that work? And then Sabai Triumph is black. I'm playing Deathrite first because if we draw Oko or Laylee, it's much better to play Deathrite first. Yeah, skillfully put the card we didn't want them to Inquisition on top of our deck. Is Deathrite Shaman just like the best card in the format? It's definitely up there. There's too many cards that are banned in Modern and not legal, you know what I mean? Like too many cards that are legal and timeless and banned in Modern to like truly give an answer to that question, you know what I mean? Because this format is definitely warped around Luris, Deathrite, Oko, which you can't play those cards in Modern or Legacy for that matter. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Deathrite Shaman's the best card in the format. I do agree with that statement. Okay, kind of telling him what I have, but I mean, it is what it is. He's already at 9. He's dealt himself a lot of damage. I'm still going to bolt the Ragavan, of course. Okay. Land bolt's good. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So now he's going to go Druid, bolt this, play tap land. I'm still gonna bolt the Ragavan for sure. I don't want to let this thing hit me. Would have been much better if I had a binding, because I'd much rather use a binding and not a burn spell. Uro seems mid. Yeah, that's a good point. I think Uro is not super great in this format. Not as good as it could be. Just because it's like very, very clunky, you know? Okay, well, it's time for the elk. It's time for Moose Man. I could just draw back-to-back Tribal Flames. Turn 2/5/5. Yeah, how does anybody beat a turn 2? Uh-oh. That's not good. How do we ever beat that card? Oh. He's got one card in hand. Am I winning this game if I Tribal Flames Minsk? I feel like I'm not. Well, I don't think I am. I'm just gonna play Gigantho. I do have to shock here, which kind of sucks. But I'm just gonna play Gigantho. Ship it. Hope to draw second Tribal Flames. Hollow Pollock, thank you very, very much for the 3-month resub. Chat, this is an excellent opportunity to remind you all about the lovely Twitch Prime. If you have an Amazon Prime, a subscription, god damn it, you can subscribe to the channel for absolutely free using your Twitch Prime subscription. Yeah, him drawing that Inquisition was rough. We're dead. Yeah, I have to chump block here. He should attack with both. No reason not to. It's a force block. I don't have any outs. Well, it turns out that even if I had Tribal Flames the Minsk, I think I still lose that game. Because, like, okay, what happens, right? I Tribal Flames Minsk, pass. He has a 4/4 and a 3/3. He goes play Jarsoul, make a 4/4, bolt my Nicodle. Yeah, I still would have lost that game. It wouldn't have been close. Okay. So we move to the post-board games. Let's take a look at Jaffer's sideboard real quick. Blood Moon, uh-oh. Duress, Haywire Might, Needle, Soul Guide, Meathook Massacre, and Veil of Summer. So Blood Moon is an issue. So we need to bring in Get Lost for Blood Moon. I think I'm not really a fan of Stub. Let me look at his creature base. Bowmaster, Ragavan. I mean, my Bowmasters are not super great against his. No Unholy Heat or Luris, so I don't really think I want this Soul Guide Lantern. The only thing he's using the graveyard for is, I guess, Jarsoul, but that seems not worth it. And then we bring in the Plains, shave a Ragavan. I think this looks pretty good to me. I want the planes for Blood Moon. Do they all shake when they bump up? Yeah, I don't know. Would you consider that a feature or a bug, Tombstone? But I've played Jorsal, and it's the same thing. I don't know if other intensity cards do it. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to mull this. So green, white, red. This gets blue, black. Blue, black, green. We have to hope he doesn't have turn 1 death rate. Oh, just a tap land. Okay. I could beat a tap land. So what did we say? Sultai? Yeah, blue, black, green, red, white. Alright, here's a 5-3. Don't thought tease me, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ideally, I didn't want him to take my Oko. You know. I would prefer he didn't take my Oko. But yeah, it's not the worst. Does he have push too? Okay. Is it 15? He took Get Lost, so he definitely has Blood Moon. Newbie! Newbie song request. In the queue. So 5 to 10, play Nikotl. He plays Blood Moon. I put him to 6, pick up Gigantha. Alright, well. I don't have anything else to do. I guess I could have played the Temple Guard in that turn, maybe. Could float mana Unbinding. No, because I only have 2 types after the Blood Moon resolves, and this costs 4. So there's no way for me to do that. Oh, he just doesn't have it. Well, that's good. Oh, that was an insane draw, too. Especially if he has push here and he waited. Does he have Bowmaster? Let's see what he targets. I can Veil to basically stifle this, which I think is good enough, because it doesn't give him a token. Now he has to target himself. Oh, I guess he gets a token this way. But I dealt him a damage. Because I could have cast the Veil of Summer before the Bowmaster resolved. Oh, and then I guess he still would have had to target himself, right? So that was just worse to do it that way. Yeah, I guess that's true. But now we could just get planes. And we're kind of vibing. And now if he has Blood Moon, who cares? This one feels Jover. Castle Lockthwaite. You want to activate that? You should activate that card. See what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, you know? Who's Jaffer? Our opponent. Yeah, he streams. Twitch.tv/ is it Jaffer MTG, I think? Might be Jaffer MTG. He's a cool guy. I've interacted with him a couple times. Cool dude. Is it just Jaffer? Okay. Okay, on the draw, I think I want to definitely cut my Ragavans. But I don't know what I want to add. Do I want my own Bowmasters? Probably. It's like kind of weird to board on a black card against the Blood Moon deck. But Reprieve sucks, I think. I don't think I want any counter spells. Yeah, I think this is fine. I've changed my opinion. I think this format is bad now because there's no Fiery Gambit in it. Also no Krark's Thumb. This song kind of slaps. Ooh, nice hand. Excellent hand, by the way. Apparently I need to add some more lands to my deck. Okay, this one's fine. So... this might be the hand, the rare hand where I go forest plains. Okay, how about this? How about we put back the Triome? We can have the option to go forest deathrite. Yeah, we'll see what he does, but I'm probably gonna go forest deathrite. Song request from a Big Monkey. Gonna make me search for it. You didn't even give me a link. Is it the Linkin Park song? I assume it is. Took binding. Classic. I'm still gonna get forest. And there's no way he'll expect that I drew a binding, right? Sure. So now we have to make the decision. Do we think he has it? Do we think he has the Blood Moon, chat? It is really... I mean, I could try to beat him with Gigantho. I don't think I can just take this turn off, though. I think I have to play a threat. Obviously, it's really bad if he has Blood Moon, but... It's also not clear that I want to get a Plains with this, because, like... I don't know. Maybe I probably do. Like, if this works, and I get to untap... Oh, that's really bad. But do you see what I mean? Like, if I get Plains, I only have 3 colors. Just not pick up Gigantha. If he had it, he would have played it. I'm just gonna go fetch pass. I may get the Triumph this turn. Kind of hope he thought seizes me. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Why would you not pick up Giganta anyways? That shit attacks, man. Okay, well, because I'm killing Fable here, I'm just gonna get the Triumph, I think. Green, white, red, blue, black. Kill this. Okay, pick up Giganta, play Foothills, and this plays around him having Thoughtseize. This not that bad. Okay, he's picking up his own Giganta. Giganta mirror match incoming. Linkin Park is great. Is there Linkin Park slander in chat? I can't with the Linkin Park slander. Okay, well, I found that out to his Giganta. Who the hell is calling me? I'm not going to answer that. That's tough. That's tough. It's not good, chat. It's not good. Even if I had a green, I couldn't veil that. I'm not very good at drawing spells, you know, chat? Not very good at drawing spells. I guess you can go. Maybe I shouldn't have brought in these veils. Okay. Yep. Yep. Go to 1. There's like no chance I can win this game, right? No, dude. I guess Oko, maybe? Does Oko get me out of this? Probably not. Kill this, take 4, go to 3, rip Oko. Yeah, Oko doesn't even get me out of this. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Giganta too. Yep. Yep. Well, I drew the Oko. Did draw the Oko. Ah, tough games. That does seem like not a great matchup for me. Was that 2-0? No, it was 2-1. Whatever, I'll take his word for it. Alright, well, we are currently now dead for top 4. Mikey, thank you very much for the $5 donation. What do you got for me, Mikey? What would you like to hear today? $5 song request. So I think in this matchup, we just want to be as aggressive as possible, because they're playing Sneak Attack. So I'm just going to go into Coddle into Brawler. Green, white, blue, red. This is black. So it's kind of perfect. Okay, Temple, Garden, Wild Coddle. They do have Bowmasters, right? Yeah, they have 4 Bowmasters. I go, she go. Okay, what 1-drops do we have? 1-drops include Deathrite, Halfling, and Fatal Push Thoughtseize. Okay, there's the Thoughtseize. I believe Hamhawks is a streamer, question mark? I'm not sure if Hamhawk streams. I think they might. Okay, they took my threat. Kind of rude. So let's do this. Save the Tribal Flames. Here. Uno Attacker. 9. I am just going to Tribal Flames now. So let's get Steam Vents. Tribal Flames hold up Deathrite. Alright, go. They go to 2 this turn. They actually can't fetch now. They just can't fetch at all. This one seems Jover. Thoughtseize not great against Tribal Flames. Alright, I'm gonna do the thing that my deck does. Alright, you're dead. That was easy. Cool. Rakdos Breach is not beating the best deck allegations in this event. That's what Nathan played, right? I didn't look at Nathan's deck, but I assumed that's what Nathan played, because he usually likes to play what is, what people assume is the best deck. Elliot's 3-0. No. I mean, the deck is incredibly powerful. I'm not surprised they're doing well. It just also has a lot of versatility, you know? Like, you have the combo setup to be able to race other fast linear decks, but then you can also just play a super long game with Ragavan, Darcy, Luris, that kind of stuff. Okay, what do we want against this? Oh, here we go, Mikey. Alright, in the queue. Okay, so their sideboard is 4 Blood Moon, 4 more removal, 6 more removal. Oh, 8. Their sideboard is 8 removal spells and 4 Blood Moons. So, there is that. That seems like a tough sideboard to beat for my deck. They just board into a mid-range deck, basically. Okay, well, I need these. I need this. I'm assuming they're going to cut Thoughtseize, so I might not want the Veils, because we have to do limited challenges. Believe it or not, even though Timeless is a new format on Arena, they actually don't support direct challenge best of 3 matches. So we have to challenge in limited format, which is still kind of weird to me. I cut my Ragavans. Can also cut 3-drops, maybe. Trim 1 Lailia and bring in 2 Pierce. This might be too many counter spells, but, I mean, they are a sneak attack deck, so... This hand slaps. It even has the basic planes for the Blood Moon. Fetch sequencing might be a little awkward, though, especially if he has a Mana Dork. Like, what do I do if he just goes fetch Mana Dork pass? Okay, no Mana Dork is nice. Um, Interesting. McConnell or Deathrite? I don't actually know. I think because he didn't play a 1-drop, I'm going to lead Nicodle. It just kind of sucks that I can't double spell on 2 because I don't have Stomping Ground. Why playing Denial with only 8 Ferocious Enablers doesn't Modern play 12 at Scion? It does, but we don't have Scion in Timeless, so we're kind of just, playing with what we are given. I have noticed the stubs are the stubs are considerably worse without access to the stubs are much worse without access to Scion, so maybe there's a build of this deck that just doesn't play stub. I could definitely see that. All right, this is gonna look weird, but I'm gonna get Overgrown Tomb just so I can double spell. And what's nice about this, it masks us having the planes for the binding, so they might be more incentivized to jam Blood Moon, and then I could just go planes binding it, you know what I mean? Okay. And then if they go land sneak attack, we have the binding for it. That's annoying. Also, drawing a land is not ideal. Let's go to combat. I think I'm killing the Fable. What if I killed the Shaman token? Is that crazy? We're at 14. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? Just gonna kill the Fable. It's worse if he goes like attack, sneak attack. I could just find a counterspell if that happens. Kind of feels like they have sneak attack though. This line is not great against them having sneak attack. Well, now they definitely have sneak attack. If they didn't have it before, they do now. It's not a bad draw, but it's not gonna beat sneak attack. I guess we go to combat. Possibly what I should have done this game is just not cast the binding. Let them have the Fable and the Shaman. I have to hope that they, for some reason, play around a counterspell. They're not going to, but... I saw Mengu post a domain zoo list for Modern on Twitter the other day that, and this was in Modern where you still can play Scion, but the version that he posted cut stubs for spell pierces and cut Scions for more threats. Like more non 4-power threats, and then you just made next spell pierce instead of stub. So that could be something that you maybe consider doing in this deck. Yeah, he cut the Triumphs too. Alright, we're done. We are done. Oh yeah, he had 3 Tidebinders main deck too. Okay, on the play. No, I think this is fine. I mean, I could bring in Ragavan. It's just so bad against Bowmaster. It's kind of why I didn't want the Ragavans. Great deck. What a good deck. Sounds good, JS. Have a good day, buddy. Okay, I'm going to keep this. This would be a really good 7. I kind of want to put back Bolt. And then we go Temple Garden Steam Vents. Yeah, Temple Garden Steam Vents makes sense. Yeah, if I go to Chicago, I will bring Edison for sure. That is definitely the plan. Still haven't decided if I'm going to Chicago. I don't really want to take time off, but Chicago would be a lot of fun. All right. Well, so much for putting back the bolt. God, this Oko is really tempting here. How bad is it if I play Oko and they have Blood Moon? It's pretty bad, right? Yeah, let's just not do that. Simply just elk the Blood Moon. True. Doomwake, have you considered elking the Blood Moon? Alright, well, good thing I held up stub, huh? Interesting. Lyelia, the trying to hit a land drop over Oko. Kind of crazy, but I think it makes sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense. It's also much more aggressive. And we hit the land drop. I mean, it really, really just is. So, like, now they can go land sneak attack, but then we're threatening lethal. 5, 9, 11. So they can't even tap out for sneak attack here. Seems like a really tough spot to get out of. Okay. Let's go to combat. Yeah, Lyelia is in this format. I know, it's wild. A lot of people don't realize that. Lyelia is, in fact, in the format, which is kind of funny to me. I didn't have it at first. I'm like, in this specific deck, I almost like it more than Oko. I have a 2-2 split right now, but I think I like this card more than Oko in this format, in this deck specifically. So I think I elk their halfling because that cuts them off of all their outs, right? Because I think the only way I lose this game is if they go land sneak attack reds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we just Oko their halfling. It's a weird looking play, but I think it makes sense. They don't play natural order. I have their deck list, so I know they don't play natural order. Okay. Hmm. And they're at 6. They didn't play a land that turn. I'm just gonna go to combat first. Yeah, let's go to combat first. I may want to elk their other halfling. Oh, okay. Well, that also works, I guess. I guess that also works. Oh, man. Magic is an easy game. Magic is really an easy game. Cool. All right, we're 2-2 now. Let's go. 2-2. Still dead for top 4, but we're having fun, you know? This format's great. I love Timeless. All right, so what's Gab playing again? He's playing the Necro deck, right? Black Green Necro. All right, everybody, round number 5, Timeless Creator Clash. This is the last and final round of Swiss. We are currently dead for top 4, but we have a challenger here that I would really like to win this match. Probably the most important match of my career here. All right, Nasif is playing Shaman, Bowmaster, Ritual, Necro. Okay, cool. I'm going to keep. Of all people, by the way. I don't know if he has emotes muted, but I'm definitely gonna troll him with the emotes. Do you have the Ritual Necro? He doesn't have it, right? There's no way he has it. Yeah, he doesn't have it. Hit him with your go. Okay. Tell me if you had the Ritual Necro, right? Fatal Push. Alright, surely he doesn't have a second one of those, right? Yeah. Doesn't have it? Definitely washed. Doesn't have second Fatal Push. Rude! Give me a Thoughtseize off his deck. No Thoughtseize. Unforge. Alright, your turn. It's okay. If he just goes land Necro, we can stub. Just waiting for second Bane. Yeah. Ooh, do we not have a third land? No, we do have a third land. Okay. It's not the best draw on my deck. Kingdom of Nice. I'm not going to Tribal Flames this Death Ray. Just let the trade happen. I guess land Necro is pretty bad here, but I'm just going to pass. Where's the beef? Where is the beef? He definitely has land Necro, right? He knows about the stub, too. I guess he can't go super deep. To let that resolve. He's just gonna take flames now. Kept playing with the best sleeves. I know, I need to get these. These sleeves are really goated. I mean, he definitely takes flames, right? I would imagine. I could have cast the flames, I guess. Because it's unlikely for my stub to matter, especially when he knows about it. Well, he took the stub. Why would he take the stub if he didn't have the Necro there? Kind of weird. Sure. I guess that's why. It's a good draw. We do take those. Imagine I hit the Necro off his deck. One time, Necro. Fuck. I'm going to play around him drawing another discard spell. Because I really don't want him taking Tribal Flames. I guess he can take Ragavan. I think I care less about that, though. I mean, he's on 10, so, like, how deep can he really go with this? Also, worth noting, there's only one Fatal Push in his deck. So, he has 4 marches, I guess, but only one Fatal Push. Yeah, he's thinking about not going to 5, which makes sense in case I draw second T-Flames. But I mean, if he doesn't find March, then he's dead to Dash plus T-Flames anyways. So, I feel like he should probably go to 4 here, since 4 plays around me drawing Bolt, but it gives him 2 looks towards March. I don't know. My deck has 4 Bolt, 4 Flames. No, it's a control deck, Martinez. How about Forest? Alright, he simply just did not draw the March. He simply did not draw the March. Okay, that's good. Thoughtseize? I mean, I'll take it. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. I can't complain. And he definitely didn't draw March, because he would have marched the Ragavan. So, I mean, since he doesn't have March in hand, and he doesn't get a draw step, this is really dicey for him. You know? Like, he's very close to being locked. Unless he found exactly March but no black cards, which is very unlikely. Right, he would have to pay 2 life here. Okay. He's not paying any life. Okay. Give me a burn spell here. We got 7 in our deck. It's pretty good too. It's not bad. I'm definitely casting that. Just gonna set everything. Because he didn't have March last turn, and he didn't get a draw step, so... Could have Bowmasters here. Bowmasters would make sense. Okay, it's not horrendous. So he goes Bowmasters, ping here, make a 1-1, or ping here, trade, rather chump, trade, eat, stay at 3. Okay, it's not super great for us. Yeah, 2 and 3 are mostly the same in this matchup. It doesn't change whether or not he's dead to bolt. Oh, you're saying go to 2 and keep this in play? Yeah, just go block here, eat this, go to 2. It's probably fine too. Well, he can just hold up his to, like, kind of check mine, right? Yeah, that's a good point. True. Going to 2 versus a DRS is kind of awkward. Yeah, he can use his immediately. Your go. Hello, your go. Yeah, keeping Lily is massive, because he still doesn't have the March in hand. I'm trying to think of what would be left over in his hand, like more discard and potentially more Bowmasters. No, it's only your own end step. So if he wants the Necro, he has to do it now. I don't feel bad about this game. Removal spell for Deathrite? Beseech Sack Necro. Okay. Does he have Ring? He didn't activate DRS. He just played it that turn. Vraska Golgari Queen. So I guess that eats Lailia. Okay. Alright, red card. Red card. That's not a red card. So eat with Deathrite Shaman, play Brawler. It matters what I eat. Yeah, that's why I didn't go to 2, because he wanted to tap out. Can still draw Tribal Flames. Can still draw Tribal Flames, chat. Not dead. Tribal Flames, please. Yeah, I don't know about that one, chat. That might not do it. That one might not do it. He does have to trade with Shieldred, though, right? I have to take this trade for sure. Just eat main phase. Go. Yeah, weirdly enough, still not in the worst position. So this gains him 1 life, right? So he can gain 3 life here and go to 5. Can also bin the Vraska. He probably should bin Vraska to kill my Deathrite, right? Guess it depends on what he drew. Spotify extension? Oh, is it really? I didn't realize that. Alright, you can just... You know what song is playing. You can also type exclamation point song. It was on 3 loyalty. Now it's on 5. He couldn't because he was tapped out. He only had 3 mana available. So he couldn't activate Deathrite on my end step because he was tapped out. I mean, I guess you could have eaten the land, but who cares, right? Ruthless Corn Dog says, "What song are we listening to?" You can type exclamation point song in the chat. You can also type exclamation point prime. That one also tells you what song is playing. I think it does. Neshoba Brawler. So Brawler pass. I guess this is worse against Vraska. But if I play Gigantha, I just let him use Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, it's the same thing. Are there any standard deck requests open? What do you mean by that? Yeah, maybe not playing Gigantha was bad. You lost 2 life? Oh, right, I could have just eaten mine. Yeah, sure. -2, you know. I'm trying to help him out. I'm trying to spot him 2 damage. Okay, now we're in the same position. Man, I don't know. It's just like, if I play Gigantha, I'm giving him 2 life, he goes to 5, then he could just go main phase up to 7, Vraska up to 8. I think I'm still just playing Brawler. I'll make sure to gain 2 this turn. Oh, like deck donos. Yeah, we're doing standard deck donos. Once the other fetches are on Arena, will DRS be in even more decks? I don't know if it's kind of already in all of the decks that it would normally go in, right? I don't know if that's going to change too much. It's in a lot of decks. I still think it's the best card in the format. I know Spike was saying that earlier today too. Like, with all the Timeless that I've played, it seems like games are much more decided by who's in the play with Deathrite Shaman than anything else. Yeah, there's only the cons fetches right now. If I draw land, it's not great, but I can still... Land lets me go Gigantha, hold up Deathrite Shaman, so it's not the worst. That's bad. Okay. We have to fetch an untapped land. Go. Think we have died? Not quite. Not quite. This game's not over yet. Like, he's only on 4 mana. If he has Shieldred, it's bad. How many Shieldred is he playing? Let me look at his list. Oh, he only has 1 Shieldred. So his list is 4 Deathrite, 4 Bowmaster, 1 Shieldred, 4 March, 2 Ring, 1 Beseech, 1 Tutor. Okay. Finally kills the Deathrite. No. It's pretty good. It's my best draw here. Be good for next turn. Go. How many Trouble Flames do we have left, by the way? We still have 2. This is only our second one. Yeah. Another Flames would be decent. Okay. It's not awful. Does he take this? Orcish Bowmaster. Okay. Now I have to think, do I actually want to kill the ring? How many marches have we gone through? One. He's only gone through 2 marches. This damage is pretty good for me. So if I don't kill the ring, like I can just go Tribal Flames pass. Goes to 6. I mean, the problem is it's just not likely to work out because he can just gain 4 with Deathrat Shaman. So these Deathrats kind of offset the ring anyways. So I think I probably should kill the ring. As much as I want to deal him 2 damage, I don't think that's a winning line. And how many discard spells has he gone through? 2. I'm just going to fire this off. I don't want him drawing a discard spell. Yeah, I mean, at this point, the Deathrat Shamans are just going to kill me too. But I think my hope is that he bricks and I have to get him to chump block with Deathrats, right? That's like my one hope this game, maybe. It's not looking great, though. It's not looking great for Of All People. Of all people, man. 7. I'm just dead. Unless he plays around Bolt for some reason. Okay. Alright. You win. How's the clock game going? It's not going to matter, I don't think. Okay. Veil of Summer. Lantern doesn't do much. Bowmaster to fight over his is pretty good. Reprieve. Reprieve is pretty good against March. Because if he has to pitch a bunch of cards, Reprieve is kind of nice against that. Yeah, Bowmaster versus Ring. Let's see, sideboard again. 3 Fatal Push. Probably a second Shieldred. I kind of want to cut my Ragavans against his 4 Bowmasters. I've been doing this a lot. Could also trim on... I kind of want to keep... the burn's not that great, though. He has a lot of life gain. It's kind of why I don't love the burn. But Trap of Flames can still kill Shieldred, which is nice. I don't know. Trim a Bolt, maybe. Do, like, 1 Flames for 1 Pierce. Try that. All the burn is not that great. He has so much life gain with Vraska, Shieldred, Deathrat Shaman. So much life gain. And, like, I'm realistically not ever burning him out, you know? Even with the ring. March 2. Even with, like, Ring Necro, burning him out is just not a good plan. Of all people. Of all people, I'm down a game to Yellow Hat. Maybe I shouldn't have said he was washed last night. Nice hand. What a great deck. What a great deck, chat. What a great deck. You see, the problem with this Zoo deck is that it's just a little too good. Okay. Sure, I guess. I guess you could beat me when I mold a 4, Gabe. You got me. You got me. I guess you could beat me when I mold a 4. So lucky. Brother, I mold the 4. Don't you dare fucking tank. My brother in Christ, I mold the 4. Just cast your spells. You can do it, Gabe. I know you can. I know you can do it, buddy. I know you can do it. I believe in you, Gabe. Yeah, you can do it. Pretty uneventful way to end this game, huh? End this match, mulling to 4. because my deck is just non-functional, apparently. Does Gab not have a timer? Oh, he does, and he's definitely 7 minutes behind me. But we don't talk about that. You're probably not surprised to hear that, though. Alright, I quit. You win. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, let me submit the result. Alright. The Gabe can beat me when I mull to 4. Confirmed. Confirmed Nassif can beat me when I mull to 4. It's the only time, though. Alright, chat. What are we doing? I probably have time to go to FNM, so I think I'm going to do that.